Hello, my name is Trang, and I took the Ielts test in July 2015, and I got band 8 for speaking. Actually, I know that for a lot of you, Ielts speaking is something very difficult, very tough, right? So today I'm very happy to be here to share with you just 3 tips to get a high score in the Ielts speaking test. You see, just 3 tips. Well, the first tip, speak with intonation. When you talk, please remember to put your stress in every word and phrase. It will definitely make your speech more interesting and more impressive. Well, let's look at an example. I have a question for you. Do you like painting? And if you answer with a very plain tongue like, no, it's not my thing. You know, I was not born for painting. When I was in primary school, I usually got bad marks in this subject. Well, you see, no examiner wants to give you a high score for such kind of answer. So instead of that, you should answer in this way. No, it's not my thing. You know, I was not born for painting. And when I was in primary school, I usually got bad marks in this subject. You know, it is much better than the former way. Okay, and the second tip, don't use too many spoken words. I mean that like, dislike, or many, or much are very, very common words you use every day. It is much better if you replace like by another phrase. For example, instead of saying, I like books, you could say, I'm really into books. Or instead of saying, a ticket to Japan is very expensive, you could say that a ticket to Japan is really out of my reach. Okay, the second tip seems to be very simple. Just replace the word that you use every day by more formal word. Okay? And the final tip, use a lot of fluency markers. Do you know what I mean? I mean that instead of talking too much, when you're thinking about the answer, please use the phrases to make your answer more naturally and fluently. And I'll give you an example. I have a question. How often do you go swimming? And you see, student A answer that I go swimming twice a week. I really love it. And student B answer, well, actually I go swimming twice a week. How to say, I really love it. So what way did you prefer? Definitely student B, right? Okay, and so these fluency markers you could find a lot on the internet and practice it in your answer day by day. Okay, so after my clip, do you learn by heart 3 tips that help you to gain a high score in the Ielts speaking test? Let me sum up for you. The first tip, speak with intonation. It means that you should have stress in your answer. The second tip, don't use too many spoken words. And the final tip, use a lot of fluency markers. And I really hope that my tips could help you gain high score. So do you find it really helpful to you? So if yes, please share with your friends and click subscribe. Bye bye and see you again in my next clip.